Let's go to the time where you were caught this last year. Why should you at that time have done what you did? You weren't getting any attention? Was it kind of getting boring?
I was getting mad at her, actually for staying home, even though that's like my ultimate goal. But not having a job for 6 months,
okay.
I was mad at her.
So you were starting to resent her because she wasn't really moving with her life.
Right.
Okay, let's stick with that. Let's get real with it. No judgment.
Okay.
There is no judgment here. I want you to take the judgment hat off of yourself because I can still feel you're judging yourself. Okay?
Do it for 43 years.
Right. Let's take the judgment off. Okay? Why at that time should you have done what you did? So you were resenting her. You were talking to her. She was not moving. She was stagnant with her life, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She wasn't. Was she doing anything to better herself?
No.
Sit with that one for a moment. A little bit of an epiphany. She wasn't moving forward with herself.
No.
Please write that down.
Got it.
So let's explore that a little bit. She was not moving forward with herself, kind of lazy.
Mm-hmm.
Was she attractive? Was she taking care of herself? Was she doing things to make herself look, feel, improve, level up?
No.
Meanwhile, where were you? You were at the top of your game, weren't you?
Pretty much.
Can you see the power dynamic shift? Okay, let's observe that because you have a 16-year relationship. And in a long-term relationship, power dynamics will shift depending on career, spiritual growth, education, social, financial. There are several powers that we have. Can you see how the glaring disparity between your powers?
Oh, yeah. There was then. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Can you see that you were the overdog at the time?
Yeah.
Can you see that in any relationship throughout life and human behavior, it's usually the overdog that wants to explore their options?
Yeah.
Getting attention.
Yeah, definitely.
And you were getting attention from people who were empowered, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Sit with that one for a moment. Did it mean you didn't love her, though?
No, it did not mean that.
But what did it mean? You started seeing something a little bit more attractive at the time, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. But, yeah.
Can you see at the time, if you were to take away judgment at the time, can you own that she wasn't leveling herself up? Which, when somebody doesn't do that, it's not really attractive. We put a ring on a finger and we assume, they deserve our loyalty. But loyalty, doesn't mean that you're not a human being that will find other people attractive, especially women who are working towards empowering themselves.
Yeah.
Can you see why at that time you would have been drawn to other women as a normal human being if she wasn't doing anything to connect with you, communicate in your values, make herself elevate her?
Yeah.
I'm not, because you have the belief that you shouldn't have cheated. See,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not justifying behavior.
Right. You're not saying I should have.
No.
You're just making me look and see what happened due to this. I understand that.
I'm saying that the future hasn't been written yet. Okay. The past already has, and the past is determined that you did. And in order for you to prevent it in the future, we have to look at the conditions that made you should have doing that. Let me rephrase that. Why should you have at that time? If you can answer that question, you'll be able to know what environmental conditions in the future are going to make you vulnerable to that again.